Hello, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Just thought I'd have a quick chat about some of the things that I've done this week. Not a great deal actually, brewing related. I've had my grain mill come, as some of you have seen before in the past. So I have put that together, especially the hopper, this week. And it was an absolute, well, it wasn't a nightmare, but as Clive, Norfolk Hillbilly, said, there are lots and lots of little screws and little nuts to put together. But I'll show you that a little bit later on. I didn't actually film putting all the nuts together because that would have absolutely bored you rigid. It certainly bored me rigid, and now we're sat here doing it. But I'll show you the finished outcome, and you can see what you think. The next thing will be to get some grains and give it a try and check that it works. But also I was very lucky last week. You may remember I mentioned I had a beer mail from Steve Moulson, plot 42, and there were some excellent brews in there. Some of you may have seen the end of his strawberry beer, and he was very upset. Well, I have to say, Steve, that it's not the end of the world. There is at least one left in existence. I have it, and I'm about to taste it very shortly. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, I had a few points a few notes from a friend of mine, Paul Appleby, the guy who did the gyrocopter aerial photographs on one of my videos. And he said, Ian, you've got a double chin or a treble chin like a lot of us, so try and lift the iPad up a bit so that it doesn't show all your chins, and also try and keep looking at the camera. And I am trying. I'm feeling miserably. Quite often my eyes will drop below and I'm watching myself on the screen. But he said it's very off-putting, so I'm trying my best, so let me know how I get on. So without further ado then, this is Steve Moulson's strawberry beer, bottled on the 6th of November 2014. It's an extract brew and it's 4.2% ABV. So let's give it a little go. Oh, nice. Oh, crumbs. That's a bit lively. More lively than I thought. Hang on, I'll get back to you. Okay, so it was very lively. I've had it for about a week or so in the fridge after travelling to let it settle down, and I brought it out of the fridge about an hour ago. You can see there's lots of carbonation. It doesn't look very clear, but it won't have done because it's just fizzed everything up. That's not Steve's fault. That's obviously just a bit lively and it hasn't settled down. But it smelled, as soon as I took the top off, it smelled absolutely fantastic. You can smell the strawberries in it. So it's very strawberry. It's about half a finger head. As I say, I don't know if I did a lot of justice there, unfortunately, when it gassed up and rushed out. But the smell is wonderful. So cheers, Steve. Many thanks for sending these beers to me, and this is the first one of yours that I've had, so I'm looking forward to doing it. So as I said, very, very strawberry on the nose. Medium mouthfeel. Not too bitter at all. It's very tasty indeed. As I say, it's about a medium mouthfeel. But a very nice beer. Thank you very much, Steve, for sending that to me. Hopefully the other ones won't be as gassy as that when we review them, and we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. but certainly nothing wrong with that at all. I know you said you were looking forward to brewing it again, and I'm not surprised. It's really, really good. So thoroughly enjoyed that. Thank you. I'll enjoy drinking that off camera. So all that remains really is just to wish everybody a happy Homebrew Wednesday. Have another good week till next week. Enjoy brewing if you're brewing this weekend. I've got one or two things I have to do. I'm not going to be brewing for a little while because I've still got the Amarillo ale in the fermenting vessel. It's got about a couple of days to go. That'll be about 10 or 11 days, and it should then be ready to go into the barrel for conditioning. And also, if you may remember, I made a saison, first one I've ever made. I just smelt it the other day. That's 1 day younger than the Amarillo ale. It smells fantastic, so I'm just hoping that it's going to live up to the promise of it. I took the lid off a little bit there today and had a quick smell, and I could smell those spicy banana esters starting in it as well. Apparent in it, not even starting in it, they were there. That has been up to about 28 degrees, so hopefully it's going to be absolutely fine. So that will have to go into, I'll have to start cleaning bottles, Crumbs 40 bottles, and then bottling that. So I'll try and get some of that done, perhaps towards the end of this week if I get a chance. And if I do, then I'll maybe film some of it and show you some of the laborious bottling days. There's nothing worse than having to bottle them all, as those of you who've done it before will know. Those of you who've never done it before, well then have a look and see, and you can have a laugh at my expense. So we'll see you next week. Enjoy the next bit, which shows a little bit of my grain mill, and we'll see you in the next video. Well, finally got this son of a camel built. The hopper has about 5 million screws in it. Well, slight exaggeration, but as Clive, or Norfolk Hillbilly, said, enjoyed putting the screws together. Little tiny little nuts and bolts, and but that's it there. You can use it with your drill bit, which is the drill bit that's on at the moment, or the handle, which is beside it. And it's got a 7 litre hopper. Grain goes into there and down and through. Adjustable crushing gap, and obviously, as I said, can be used with a power drill. With the handle, it's about 1 kilogram a minute, and with the power drill, it's about 1.5 kilograms a minute. So really, it's not a massive amount. So I've ordered a bag of Marisota, a large sack of Marisota from my local homebrew store. I can get that for 35 quid, which isn't bad at all. And but it's going to take, the only snag is it's going to take about a fortnight to come. But hopefully, once it's here, this will do the job that I need it to do.